Oh, yeah. Car wash time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What's going on, guys? Cameron here, Canadian Gamer. Coming at you here with a Saturday Night Live episode. Haven't done one of these in a while. And man, what a beautiful day it was out there. Of course, beer of the day. Old trusty Pabst Blue Ribbon. And the first thing I wanted to mention as well, just as we get started, I've been watching this movie lately. And maybe I'll talk a little bit more about it in a Movies on the Run episode. And that's David Lynch's Wild at Heart. Now, this is a fantastic film. It stars Laura Dern and Nicolas Cage, with appearances by a lot of other great actors as well, including the incomparable Willem Dafoe. So Wild at Heart's fantastic. Let me know in the comments if any of you guys have seen this film. So like I said, I was actually outside for most of the day, and it was pretty hot out, but there was a little bit of a breeze. So, you know, it wasn't too bad. Sometimes when the sun's just beating down on you and you don't have any air, any quality control, any, like I said, nice subtle breeze to keep you cool, it can get pretty hot out there, even in Canada. You know, up here where I am, I'm close to the nation's capital, Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. It's been up and down over the last couple of years. Some years we have really short summers, and other years we get a full summer as well. So, like I said, lots to do outside, and it's difficult because it sort of cuts into my gaming time. You know, like I said, I'm not a busy individual. It's not like I have a wife and a couple of kids and a lot of priorities, but just maintaining a property on my own. You know, I don't have any help. I can't neglect it. You know, I can't sit inside and play games all day while the exterior property maintenance suffers, right? You know, if you don't cut your grass and everybody else on the street is cutting their grass, then you look like the odd man out. And that can piss people off too, because sometimes, you know, if someone's trying to sell their house and the house next to theirs has long grass, you know, maybe the potential buyer that's looking at the home may not want to purchase the home because of the questionable situation with the neighbors, as an example. So I don't want to ramble on about that. You guys don't need to know about those things. Whoa, first beer of the night. I'm already spilling it all over me. Look at that. Jesus Christ. What the hell is this? Who's this? Hey, who's this?
It's Turbo Joe, man. What's going on?
Whoa, Turbo Joe's on the channel. What's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. I figured I'd drop you a little call. I just got my kids to bed. It's time to relax. And I'm just trying to check out and see what you guys are doing.
Oh, man. It's hot out today, eh?
It was hot?
Well, at least where I am, it was pretty hot. There was a bit of a breeze, but it was still pretty hot outside.
It was like a monsoon over here. Rain and poured all day long. So we were like stuck in the house. The kids drove me crazy.
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting that tomorrow.
Ah, so maybe it's traveling north, right? Going towards you.
Yeah, exactly. It's fun. What's that?
So what you got going on?
Oh, you know, just filming a Saturday Night Live episode. You called in just at the right time. We're just getting started here, so.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah. I checked out your new episode tonight there, where you talked about how you were in the Marine Corps for a couple of years.
Yeah, that was crazy. It took me a while to get the courage to get in the front of the camera for an hour and talk, and let that all out. So that's probably why it took so long to make a video.
It's crazy though, because when I watch a video like that, even though it's like 56 minutes long, it blows by. It blows by so quickly. It felt like 15 minutes when I was watching your video.
Thanks, man. I guess hopefully the conversation flew. I watched the video after I made it, and I feel like I kind of stuttered here and there and stuff. But I don't know. I thought it came out all right.
No, I thought it came out good, and I liked how you included a few clips of Stanley Kubrick's classic film there, Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, definitely. I had it was such a great, it was a great movie to compare like the real life experience to. They actually caught the entire boot camp experience, to the T. Yeah,
it's funny. Not really related to boot camp, but have you seen the Oliver Stone movie Platoon?
Yes, I saw that one. Yeah, definitely. Tom Berenger, right? Tom Berenger was in that one, and a couple others. Charlie Sheen too. No.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen was in it, but Oliver Stone, he actually was in the Vietnam before he was a director.
Right.
So a lot of people look at that film as a pretty accurate representation, at least of that time period with the war.
Oh yeah, that movie. As far as like catching the Vietnam was like right on, But as far as like boot camp, like Paris Island, that whole Marine Corps boot camp experience, like Full Metal Jacket, it's like the holy grail.
Yeah, no, for sure. I was gonna ask you too. I didn't catch it in your video, but what is the reason that you're not allowed to have skeet repellent there, the mosquito spray?
It's because they want the bugs to pretty much chew on you throughout the time you're there. Part of the training is like being able to like sit still no matter what. Stand still or not flinch. Give your position away. So they would have us standing out like at dusk.
Okay.
All the bugs would come out and like start gnawing at us, and we'd have to stay at attention and not flinch at all. Or once someone would flinch, and we'd have to start the whole process all over again. So 60 seconds went by and nobody moved. It was torturous. And so if you bought off spray, that's actually cheating. So the gnats would chew you up. So they wanted you to get chewed up. That's why no bugs.
Okay. But like if you were out, like let's say you were actually out on a mission, would you be able to bring it then? Like if you were out?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. It was absolutely. It was just the training. It was just that boot camp experience. They didn't want you having the off spray.
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, no, I thought it was really good the way you went in on it, and is the Marine Corps, it's different than the U.S. Army though? Is that correct? It's like the Marines, right?
Right. Yeah. See, the Marine Corps is it's actually a small special unit. There's only about 200,000 active duty Marines at any given time, whereas like the U.S. Army is much bigger budget.
Yeah.
It's there's all different departments of the Army. You have your Army Rangers, you have your the Green Berets, you have your regular Delta Force. There's all different regiments in the Army. But the Marines is just a small bunch. They're like little pit bulls. They're not only are you skilled at a specialty job, but you're also trained as a rifleman. So every Marine, the saying is every Marine is a rifleman.
Well,
like in the Army, they specialize in certain, jobs.
I can remember growing up. I don't know if you remember this or not, but I'd watch The Price is Right, and then they'd go to commercial break, and they'd have a Marine commercial, and they would glorify it. Like they'd make it look like it was this incredible opportunity. Like they'd show out on the ocean, and they'd show the Marine would always have his rifle in front of him, but obviously that's not an accurate depiction of what you're getting into, right?
It's there's a lot of glory in. There is a lot of prestige. Like the uniforms are really cool looking. You can commercialize like the whole idea of the Marine Corps. It's kind of appealing.
Yeah.
It's basically the young guy that wants some excitement in their life. That's what it's targeting. 18, 19-year-olds that don't want to go to college. They just want to see the world, do some shit. That's what they're looking for.
Yeah. No, I thought it was really good. I'm gonna put a link in the description, and I'll pin a comment so people that are watching this video tonight, they can skip on over and check out your video as well. So it was really good, and I also liked how you showed off those cartridges there, where it kind of merges. It's like Street Fighter 2 with Streets of Rage 2.
Yeah, it was, I kind of stumbled upon it on eBay, and I guess the eBay search engine knows what I like, and they came up with my recommendations. I was like, what the hell is this? Street Fighter 2 and Streets of Rage 2, and then I noticed like there's a whole lineup of different hacks like that. There's also Sonic the Hedgehog and Streets of Rage 2, and there's Final Fight. There's different. I guess a bunch of people made these little hacks because they probably sell.
Yeah, no, but it came across good in your video too. It was nice to have that in the background as you were talking as well.
Yeah,
so it came off really good. Yeah.
Something to watch while I post, shoot the shit for an hour.
Yeah. Other than that, though, what else are you up to? Anything or?
What's that? I'm sorry.
I said, what else are you up to? Anything else or?
Today, this weekend, no. I got the kids all weekend. I'm gonna be relaxing tonight. Probably play a little Call of Duty, or there's another game that I just downloaded called A Way Out. It's like this solely cooperative game.
I know what it is. Yeah.
Have you heard of it?
I think it's easier to play if you have someone else with you, like couch co-op.
Right. So I think it also has online co-op, from what I'm told. So my friend told me to download it. It was like $9 on sale in the PlayStation Store. So I figured I might just try it out. I might try that.
No, it got really good reviews when it came out. My friend actually has it, and it's pretty cool because there's actual puzzles that you can sort of go through as you go through the game with your.
Kind of like have you ever tried Portal? Like Portal.
No,
like
it's funny because I like Valve and I like Half-Life. I've never actually played Portal.
Oh, you might like that, man. It's really. You also need a buddy. It's just phenomenal with couch co-op. You have to figure things out with your friend, and you'll either be have a lot of success or you'll be fighting and trying to figure things out together.
Yeah. Cool. No, the other thing I wanted to mention too, you have a Nintendo Switch, eh?
I want to get one. I'm still hopefully maybe this Christmas I might get one for myself.
Okay. Well, I read online. What's that?
I've been waiting out because they still haven't made me a Punch-Out sequel, so
Yeah.
They my Nintendo hook and line and sinker, and I love those series.
No, I saw.
I didn't buy a Wii until the Punch-Out came out for the Wii. That's when I bought my Wii.
It's funny. I was looking at the Punch-Out game for the Wii recently, and it sort of shot up in price. At least where I am, it's like $20, $30. It's one of the better titles on the Wii. So.
Yeah, it's really good. And you can also use the nunchuck to throw punches, or you can also use the Wii Fit board if you want to work out. You can get on that thing; it'll really work your ass out, man. You'll have a battle for your life just going up against Glass Joe, because it's crazy.
Yeah. No, I just I saw. I don't know if you're familiar with the Wii U game Super Mario 3D World.
I have it on the 3DS. I don't have the Wii U. So.
Yeah, the 3DS is similar though. It's a similar game.
Right.
I read they're going to be porting that to the Switch. I guess it's another Wii U exclusive that they're going to port to the Switch. So for anyone watching,
easy money for Nintendo.
Yeah, exactly.
I want new stuff. They really haven't impressed me yet. I definitely like the Wii U stuff coming over because I missed out on the Wii U. But show me some new stuff. Otherwise, I'll just stick with my PS4.
Yeah, well, at least they sort of came out with a little bit of a bang there. But the last couple of years have been.
Right.
Breadcrumbs.
Yeah, right. It's pretty quiet.
Yeah. All right. Well, I won't hold you because I know it's long distance there, but I appreciate you calling into the show.
Yeah, buddy. Anytime, Rob. I appreciate hanging out with me for a few minutes.
And where can people find you again on YouTube?
Turbo Joe Old School Gaming. Usually I'll pop up there. You see this yellow smiley face with fangs. That's my logo.
Right on. Well, like I was going to say as well, this is just a prime example of, when you're talking to people in the comment section, sometimes people, they go off with their comments. You know how it can get toxic online, but until you actually talk to somebody either over Skype or maybe a telephone call, it's really hard for someone to really get to know someone unless they talk to them one-on-one. So.
That's true. A lot of text can be misportrayed and taken the wrong way. It's true.
Yeah, exactly. So even when I interviewed Tellerico a couple of months ago there, I had my own reserves about him. I'm like, he seems like he's an arrogant prick, but after I talked to him for an hour and a half, I mean, he seems like a pretty nice guy. So.
Right. He's he's an impressionable guy, you know.
Yeah. So.
And yeah, when I spoke with him, you become like a fan of his cause, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So you thinking about that purple Amico?
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna buy it, but I mean, as far as the Amico is concerned, if you were to buy one, the purple, I guess it's exclusive to GameStop. It's $50 more than the standard color. So.
Well, I went with the wood green because that's like another one of those limited looks. So even though I really thought the black was my favorite, but I figured if I was gonna pre-order it, I might as well get the special. Yeah,
you gotta wonder though if Tellurico is, his company's shitting bricks right now because of what's going on with COVID-19 and how this might affect his.
Hopefully they can get out 20 to 50,000 units by October. Who knows?
Well, it's too bad they couldn't push it out right now while everybody's off of work, because then it would give people something to do.
Problem. That's the problem. But if it's being assembled over in China, I think China's already up and going again. I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think their factories are starting to open up.
Yeah.
But, everything's still dead over here in New York. The other day I was going up the block to the dairy barn, like this drive-through milk barn.
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of kids playing on their front lawn. There was 12 of them, and all the kids had masks on, playing on the front lawn with masks. It's just weird looking, it's so surreal.
Well,
to see that.
I saw. Yeah, I saw on the news there. They said the amount of people that have COVID-19 right now in New York today, I guess, it's at an all-time low.
Yeah, I think the peak, it was starting to lower. I think things are starting to go down. I haven't really followed the news, to be honest.
But where I am, I'm up near the nation's capital, but it's Ontario's the province, just past the border, right?
Right.
They've seen a spike in COVID-19 cases again.
Yeah, you mentioned that in the direct message. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's also a good. I'm not saying it's good, but it's an observation for other states thinking about doing this. You gotta be careful,
Well, they're pleading with people to go and get tested, but they have a projection as to how many people they want to get tested, and basically nobody's going out and getting tested. People are just ignoring it.
Yeah.
So pretty soon they're probably gonna mandate it. They're gonna force people to get tested. So.
Yeah, this is a little concerning.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll let you go there.
All right, buddy. Pleasure.
Right on. Have a good night.
All right, buddy. You too.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
There you go. Turbo Joe calls into the channel, and he's a nice guy. So like I said, if you're in the comment section, if you see Joe, give him a like, say hi to him. And like I said, it is important for all you guys out there that if you don't have a channel, and we've all been guilty of it, but you get into this sort of comment culture where you're in the comments and you're going at certain people. Just remember, until you've actually had a conversation with somebody, just like I did right now with Turbo Joe, then you really don't have any right to pass judgment on somebody until you sort of get to know them. And I've been guilty of that myself, not just on this platform, but in real life as well. Again, you can't judge a book by its cover. I can remember back in the day, I'd be in high school or college and be like, oh, that guy's a fucking asshole. What a piece of shit. And then one day you end up having a conversation with said person, and it turns out they're not a bad person at all. So that's cool that he called in. Other than that, gaming related, like I said, I don't know if you guys heard about that rumor. That's pretty cool. Other than that, I'm still plugging away at Far Cry 5. It's an endless endeavor. I don't know if I'm ever going to get through that game. I did recently finish Halo 5, the campaign. Took me about a week and a half to complete that. I just chipped away at it. So that was a great experience as well. But other than that, like I said, I haven't been gaming as much as I'd like to. Especially when we get this nice weather, it's so hard to stay inside. I don't know about you guys, but I love being outside. I was barbecuing outside today. Like I said, I cut the grass. I did a little bit of housework as well. But this time of day, you know, when the sun goes down, the bugs come out. It is good to get back inside for sure. So that's going to do it. I'm going to leave it at that. And like I said, if you guys haven't seen Full Metal Jacket, it's a great Stanley Kubrick film. And like I said, I'm going to pin a comment and put it in the description as well, a link to Joe's video. I implore you to go over and check it out when he talks about, like I said, his 5 years where he was enlisted in the Marine Corps. It's an incredible video to watch. Some of the things he talks about, you know, being in the gas chamber and having to basically get used to the feeling of having that gas hit you like that, your whole body is on fire. It's just incredible to hear his stories. So that's going to do it, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here. That's going to do it for this episode of Saturday Night Live. Thanks so much for watching. You people are wonderful and beautiful. You take care.